And I said what they were doing I didn't believe in. So every day I went there, I was victimized. And I think because I ended up saying the prayer, Lord, use me and I will follow you, that's when it all began. And I had a letter coming in from the hospital that accepted me, stating that I could start in October, but if I fail, I don't get the job. But I had another job lined up as well that accepted me, and they said I could start if I failed or not, but they'll give me 3 months. And I was just hoping and praying that I would pass so I could go to the one I really wanted. And then I had an email from my university saying I failed. And that just put a big crush on me, because I thought the Lord's supposed to grant the things that are supposed to be your heart's desire. And this was my desire to go there. Why didn't you give that to me? You know, that made me even feel like I was being abandoned from God. Like He didn't want to take me to the places I wanted to go. And the hardest part was phoning up this hospital and saying, I'm sorry, I can't go because I failed. And then I phoned the other one to let them know, but they said, no, that's no problem, come and everything. When my tutor failed me, I went to her and I showed her my form. And I said to her, why did you contradict what you've said all the time we've been going and through our emails? And she didn't believe me. And when she went through the emails, she turned around to me and she said, oh my word, I'm so sorry I failed you. But she says, but there's nothing I can actually do about it. And I thought, no. Then there was the point, well, you can't exactly travel back and forth all the time. Because I did it for 3 weeks and it was horrendous, it was painful. And I was like, if I get a house there or a place, I'm going to have no money. How am I supposed to support myself for at least 3 months? And all these things were coming, and instead of things getting better, things were getting worse. You're thinking, okay, everything's going fine, and then you get this letter saying you're in trouble. You've defrauded your registration body because you failed, which was a mistake from your tutor. They can't sort it out, and you're going to be in trouble, basically, for defrauding. And I'm like, I didn't do this. I didn't defraud anyone. I've never been in trouble with anyone before. And I came back when I was looking through my journals, and it came back to me, I decided that I wanted to change my life. So if I'm having faith in my God, who's my provider, why don't I ask Him for what I need? And if it's His will, He will produce it and He'll give it to me. So I went and I said, okay, Lord. I calculated everything and I said, I need £3,000 to pay for this house and to support me for 3 months. None of my family have it. And the only way I can think of is going to a bank, but I'm going to be more in debt than anywhere else. But I'm going to have faith in you, that you're going to do that for me. I went to this person's house and I was talking to them and telling them of my situation. And they turned around and they said, they went to their room, they came back and they said, yes, £3,000. And I looked and I said, you're joking. And they said, no, it's for you. And I was like, no, it can't be. And I said, what do you want back for this? And they said, nothing. And I said, okay. So I picked up the phone and I phoned my parents. Guess what? He's given me £3,000. And he says, you're joking? And I was like, no, I'm counting it right now. That money actually helped me through, even now it's still helping me. And it's paying, even though I get paid, it's still there and it's supported me. And I thank the Lord because I didn't ask for something more. I didn't ask for something less. He knew what I needed at the right time and the right place. And I tried appealing against my tutor, who said, yes, we'll do it. But I found it would take a year. He made this lady fail me for a reason to bring me here. And he's given me a home. He's fed me. He's clothed me. He's looked after me. Why can't I have faith now that he's going to pass me? And the Lord actually said, I've never failed you anyway. I've been with you throughout. And I said, I just started crying on my knees, and I cried and I cried. And all I could say was, Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me for failing you. Lord, have mercy for being so selfish, so stubborn, so ignorant of my life, for taking things for granted when you've given it to me. And the Lord gave a new song into my heart every night, and I would sing it. That when I started going to work, I was more happier than I've ever been. And it just changed me. That people started saying, I can't tell you any lies. I can't say anything evocative to you, because I feel like I've just shamed somebody. That even when I went to patients, they started telling me stuff that was hurting them. And I knew that this is definitely where the Lord has placed me. And I started thanking Him and praising Him and giving worship. And I said, Lord, you have my heart. And I put all my trust in you and you alone.
Lovely.
And when that happened, 3 days ago, I ended up getting the confirmation that I passed and that everything was going to be okay. And I was like, praise God, because you are my God, my faithful, true, trust God.
Fantastic.